Good evening, everybody. I wasn't sure if I was going to make this video and talk about this, but you know, when you're saved, there's going to be times when. Sorry, I'm just messing with a piece of paper here. Just wondering what this was. This is a very unprofessional video. There is going to be times that you're going to come across some crazy stuff. Well, in my lifetime, I've seen some interesting things. I've driven cab. I've been in a lot of different spots, but I don't want to go off topic. I want to make this video as short as possible. I still have the podcast to do. But there's this girl. I'm not going to say who she is or what her name is and where she works. Maybe I'll get into it at another point in time. But she was talking to somebody that I know and said that her goal and her mission was to destroy me, my life, and my career. She said when I was hired at where this location is, she knew there was an aura about me, and she didn't like me. Well, the same person, unfortunately, I had taken a management position of now that I regret it very much so. Well, I don't know if I want to say that because God puts us in some very interesting situations that we would never think that we would be in. Or we take a job position, or we move to a town that we never thought in a million billion years. Okay, that was a lot of years. We haven't been that long. We would never do something, but God does things for a reason. And we have to have faith and trust that God knows what He's doing. He created us. So I ended up firing this person for a multitude of reasons. And one evening she just says that she could care less about her children. And she doesn't care if she never has them. And I thought, that is just crazy and sad. This woman has a lot of demons in her. And I could tell that. I knew that. You just look into her eyes and you knew she was very, very off. A lot going on there. So the other day, I'm looking at my screen. I got all kinds of things. I got what do you want to call it? Not backlash, but the other screen computer kicking off the back of here. Got my water bottle here. I usually keep that out of sight. But anyways, she says to this person that she just wants to tie her children to a tree or put them in a box and leave them. This woman is sick, and no one seems to know, or care, or understand. There are a lot of sick people that you're going to come across that have just so many demonic spirits in them. And the reason she saw an aura, because the demons inside her knew that I was with God. Or should I say, God was with me. And that scares the demons. And they'll try everything. Well, she did. The same young lady with someone else tried to go to a corporate and try to have me fired. All kinds of stuff. But it failed. God blocked those attempts. Trust in God. He will protect you. It may not seem like it at times. It may seem like, why all the chaos? Why do I have to deal with this nonsense? Well, if you don't understand that you're going to have to deal with this nonsense now, are you not, or you will not be prepared for all the things that are coming? So, you are going to come across people, if you are truly saved, worse than this girl. Worse than the demonic spirits that lies within her. I want to make this video short because it's going to happen more and more. I know it's going to happen to me more and more. But we have to always remember God will not abandon us as long as we don't turn from Him. He will always be there. He's not going to bring you cookies and iced tea on the front porch. It's not how it works. That's all I'm going to say with this video, but be aware of the fact that there are going to be attacks coming from all different directions. I personally expect more. I just pray that God will... a little bit of hair there, I guess. One of my gray hairs fell out. Oh no. I'm losing them up here, I'm losing them here. What do I do? I know this is an unorthodox video, but I thought it was important to share it. People who are possessed. Now, when I say that, it's not like I've said this before, it's not like the Exorcist possession and all that kind of stuff, the Linda Blair and all that, the movie The Exorcist there from the 70s or early 80s or whenever it was made. Some people are just possessed by the devil and by demonic spirits, and it doesn't show themselves at first. Well, if you're truly saved, you recognize it. And you may not realize it's like, oh, it's that deep or that bad, even though even one is bad. And I mentioned God on multiple occasions, and she gets all like, just weird. She just does a little shake thing. It was just, I didn't know, I noticed it at first, but didn't really notice it at first. I didn't pay attention. Then I realized it afterwards. I'm like, it's crazy. But there are going to be people like that in your life that are that you're going to come by, or they're going to come by your path, and you're going to know them because they don't like you, and they act very strange around you. Bipolar, if you want to call it. But be aware that these things are going to happen, and some will just threaten behind your back and stuff like that, but some will really try to do harm. So I pray that that doesn't happen to you, and I pray that the Lord protects us and my family, that nothing happens from this girl, because she is borderline psychotic with these demonic spirits inside her. And I pray, and I have, and people say, you must hate her. I don't hate her at all, but I pray and I hope that someday she gets released from these demons. And I fear the future of her children. I fear that. And I pray that she lets go of all the demonic spirits that create the anger and the bitterness and all of that. So, I know I'm rambling on, but I thought I should just share that, because I don't usually talk about too many of those type of things, but I thought today or this evening I should. So with that, I thank you for watching, and as always, God bless and have a beautiful evening.